The Nutrition Research Methods book is very important because I think there's a real lack of good books that show about methodology across a spectrum of nutritional methods. So from things like epidemiology, public health, in vitro models, animal models, and then up to the whole body human models. So the book's important to cover the spectrum and also provide insight in how you can go about doing good quality research. This textbook would be very good for, I think, first year people doing first year of their PhD or doing clinical studies, just starting, so clinical fellows that are investigating nutritionally relevant things. So it's a spectrum. I think if people are starting PhDs or maybe starting masters even, coming into the area of research where it's brand new, it's a very good way to get an overview of the kind of work they can take or the kind of project they could undertake with the methods available. It's also, I think, very good for clinicians who are taking time to do their DPhils or do a clinical MD. They can get a spectrum of the different kinds of methods available to them. So whether it be they want to do something in vitro or public health, we have epidemiology, large-scale biobanks, and the things that they would be able to do to make either a more diverse project or a different way of answering their problem. So they can tackle it in many ways. So I think it's a mixture of cohorts. Equally, I think if someone is interested just in doing research with a slight nutrition theme, it doesn't need to be all nutrition. I think it's a very good book for providing insight into the limitations or the usefulness of some models, because that's not always talked about. So it provides insight into what these models are useful for. On a daily basis, I'm based at the Oxford Centre for Diabetes and Endocrinology and Metabolism, which is at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford, and we're affiliated with the University of Oxford. And my work here involves, I'm primarily in research, and I'm very interested in human in vivo metabolism. So we do a lot of physiological studies, and that involves bringing people into the clinical research unit, and then we feed them a test meal that may contain some stable isotope traces, and we can then trace those by taking repeated blood and breath samples. And we use these models. They give us a very good opportunity to explore human metabolism in different phenotypes. So say somebody that has a specific genotype against someone that doesn't, and also treatments. So if we give someone something like fish oil, we can study them before and then after and see how that changes their metabolism. We also do some in vitro cell models, which are in the labs upstairs, and they allow us to then really look at mechanistic detail that we can't look in a human because it's a bit hard to access the liver.